Universal Plus prepara el estreno de Apple's Neverfall y pudo hablar con dos de sus protagonistas, con Alison Brie, que la conocemos de Community, que la conocemos de Mad Men y también de BoJack Horseman, entre tantas cosas más, y con Essie Randles, y les pregunté cómo fue ser parte de esta producción que adapta también una historia de Liane Moriarty, la creadora de Big Little Lies.
We now return to Mira Akien and Contre with our latest interview.
We have confirmed a movie about community, so I want to dream a little more, and I want to ask you, if you had to dream of your next movie, what would you choose and why? A movie about BoJack or a movie about Mad Men?
Two are kids. Now I get to make up for that lost time.
Happy retirement, Mom and Dad.
We love you!
What closed the deal for you to be a part of this show?
2 words, Annette Bening. I think that's all I needed to know about the show. I mean, I'm joking a little, but only this much. I really have always dreamed about working with Annette, and it was everything I hoped it would be and more. She is so incredible. But I have to say also, of course, I love Liane Moriarty's work. I've read several of her books, and Melanie Marnich's expert adaptation really got me excited. I loved reading the scripts for this show. I loved my character, Amy Delaney. And I think I was most excited to play something really different from characters I've played before. I've played a lot of characters who are very driven, a little bit type A, who really have their goals set. And it was kind of fun to play someone who hasn't made a lot of those decisions, sort of like willfully not making a life plan and is leading with emotional honesty. It felt real different and has tattoos, and that was exciting. A little bit of blue hair.
What about you, Essie? You're starting in this business and you got to work with Annette Bening, with Samil, of course, with Alison. So tell me, like, what was the most interesting thing of this show for you?
I mean, when I first got the audition, I didn't know who was involved. But as soon as I saw that it was Liane Moriarty, and as soon as I read the script and read the character brief and the audition scenes, I immediately just knew that I had to play this role, that I wanted this so badly, and that I would really work so hard and make sure it was mine. So I feel so lucky to be here to work with these amazing people and to bring Melanie Marnich and Liane Moriarty's writing to life.
I have a confession. You were an emotional chaos sinkhole, Amy, and I'm sick of it!
Your characters seem to be opposites, so how was the chemistry between the two of you, starting with you, Alison?
I mean, immediate chemistry, I would say. I love Essie so much. I love Connor. We famously have a siblings group chat.
We do.
Our director, Chris Sweeney, who directed the first 2 episodes, the last 2 episodes, he encouraged us to start this group chat, which I jokingly started by making fun of him telling us to have a group chat. And we just all became fast friends in a real way. And it definitely influenced the way. I think it made it so much easier to be on set and just feel so comfortable and play with one another as siblings, because we sort of already had this bond and this closeness. And some of my favorite scenes to shoot on the show were with Essie. I love the Brooke and Amy dynamic. I sort of think that it's really beautiful, even though Amy is the older sister and Brooke is the youngest of the siblings, that Amy sort of looks up to Brooke and really wants her approval and sort of wants her to want her approval. And I think there's a theme in this show about how people in your family can hurt you the most. I think that's what's going on in this relationship. So the moments also when we reconnect were really wonderful to play.
Yeah.
What about you, Essie?
Oh, I mean, I remember the first time we met and you were just like, come into my trailer. And we just were immediately just like, bah, 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 bah. Immediately we're just like, I like you. Yeah. And playing a family, it is so important to kind of build chemistry and build that kind of knowing so that you can authentically portray family members. But it was so easy. And yeah, in our group chat, it's a wild ride. It's so much fun.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? Life's a bitch and then you die, right?
Sometimes life's a bitch and then you keep living.
Yeah.
We have confirmed a movie about community, so I want to dream a little more, and I want to ask you, if you had to dream of your next movie, what would you choose and why? A movie about BoJack or a movie about Mad Men?
What was the first one?
BoJack Horseman or Mad Men?
BoJack.
Yeah.
If I had to choose to do a movie about BoJack Horseman or Mad Men, I guess I would choose Mad Men. Just, I don't know why. It's an interesting time period, and the costumes really were so great, and it's live action, so I could see everybody in person, and that would be really fun.
And we get to see Trudy Campbell
A
again.
little more Trudy Campbell. I love Trudy Campbell. We'll always have a soft spot for her.